Good morning for the second time. Ah, Hope everybody's having a great day. Hopefully, you all can hear me. I already did once where I couldn't be heard. So hopefully everything is good to go. Looking for the chat. Can you all hear me? That's better. Okay. We in business now. Glad to hear that. That is awesome. You know what's
Yeah,
weird?
you sound perfect. No static or nothing.
Well, that's good. What's weird about these headphones is one day my speakers on like yesterday, my speakers work great. I didn't have to wear headphones, which I actually
Yeah.
prefer it that way. I would rather not wear any headphones
Yeah.
or anything on my ears. Um, so yesterday was great, and then today I tried it and I was like, nope, I ain't gonna have that. So go figure.
Well, that's the way it's been with my phone. Sometimes I don't need to wear headphones. Sometimes I have to.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't either.
That's the weird thing is, nothing changes, but for some reason,
Or like usually
my
when you call
computer.
me, it comes through both on my tablet and my phone. The last 2 days, it's only come to
Yeah.
instead of my tablet.
Huh. I don't understand.
Yeah, I was gonna go to we have Good Neighbor Days here down in Gordon, Wisconsin. It's close to my house.
Uh-huh.
Well, about a half hour away. And
What is that?
it's where they have, well, today they'll have flea markets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then everybody in town will have rummage sales, and then tomorrow they have all kinds of doings, and then they'll have the fireworks.
Hmm.
Anyways, I go to it
Sounds
every
like
year, but I've never been able to go on Friday to the
uh-huh.
rummage sale, to the flea market. Except for one year, but then I had my own flea market, so I wasn't really able to do much.
Right.
Well, this is the first year I've actually been able to go to Good Neighbors Day on Friday.
Huh.
It
Well,
was
then you
raining out.
definitely need to go.
It was pouring rain this morning.
Oh gosh.
So I was like, well, I'm kind of tired. It's pouring rain. Nobody's gonna have their shit out. I went laid back down, fell asleep. I started watching a video, or I started watching the guys show last night, and
Oh yeah.
I dozed off. And then I didn't. If you called me this morning, I must not have heard it or whatever.
Well.
Anyways, now the sun is out and it's gorgeous. I'm like, really? I've been down there by now.
Are you gonna go?
I'm sure I will. I'm not in a big hurry right now, though.
That'll be good.
I
That'll
would have
be
been
great
down there
to
by now if it wouldn't have rained this morning.
yeah. Well, but I mean, yeah, I mean you didn't want to be down. The last thing you want is to be down there in the
Pouring down rain. I'm gonna drive,
rain. Yeah.
30 miles away. It's probably about 20 or 30 miles from me, maybe 20 miles. Yeah, it's probably about that far away from me, so I don't want to go down there if nothing was going to be happening.
Exactly.
Drink some Wicked and get drunk. Tell my husband,
That
well,
sounds like
you gotta
fun.
come pick me up. You gotta come bring my drunk ass home.
Not a bad thing.
Hi, can you hear me?
Good
I
morning,
can hear
Sally.
you. Can you hear me? Sorry, I had some technical difficulties as usual. it wouldn't be a normal day if I didn't have problems.
Right?
But I made it.
Yay.
Right, you're worth the wait, Valerie.
What's that?
I said you're worth the wait.
You're worth the wait, she said.
Oh,
Yes, you
aw,
are.
that's so sweet.
Can you hear
Sorry
me?
about the
I'm
head
glad I
issue.
made it at all today.
Why? What happened? Just one of those
Those
mornings.
I
Uh-oh.
just I lost track of time and was trying to search for those mugs, and whenever I text you, that's when I found them.
Oh my
Like, oh
gosh.
my, barely found them. And because Brandon looked for them too last night and he couldn't find them. So, but he obviously didn't look in the box that I told him to either. So,
Busted.
I know.
Mm.
And then yesterday I didn't make it at all. I fell asleep.
It's okay.
We held the
I
fort down.
came home and I turned Netflix on and I was probably awake for 15 minutes and I crashed. And it, I don't like crashing like that.
Yeah. Well, it's not healthy for you because you don't have your mask on, and
Mhm.
so.
Yeah.
There's a new summer tick bite warning.
Hmm.
CDC said one Lyme's disease test is not enough.
Wow.
Wow. That's not good. So they want you to have, if you think you have it, they want you to have more than one.
Yes.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's not good.
Over here,
Uh-oh.
Stacker and Tim and Tiffany and Hank Allen Cash. Hi, all you guys. Yes.
Tim said that's not too bad. He said he lost his tape gun last night, and he had a package to tape, and it was right. The tape gun was right in front of him. Oh my gosh. I know how that goes.
In the
That's
Well,
that's
oh, go
I
ahead.
try to keep my area somewhat because I'll do the same thing.
yeah.
I'll lose things and they'll be right in front of me. So,
They say in the first 3 weeks. Sorry to keep bringing this up, but in the first 3 weeks, only 20 to 40 percent gets the results of Lyme's disease. So they say after 3 weeks, you need to go get tested again.
wow.
Just wanted to put that warning
Hmm.
there. That's that's a big thing.
Yeah,
For,
I mean that's
you know,
good to know.
Yeah. Because
a
ticks
little
are really
putter.
bad this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I just try to avoid ticks at all costs, you know.
Well, that's
I know
my
sometimes it's not you can't help it, but
Yeah.
out here in the country. My natural summer perfume is Deep Woods Off. I'm always wearing it.
meh, yeah. Mary said that is this the last show until you get back from California? Technically, yes, the last morning show, but I plan on doing like a vlog or just, doing some videos of my trip over there. Maybe doing some haul videos because I do plan on doing some shopping and sourcing and stuff. So that just keep your eye out. just subscribe to me, and you get alerted when there's something that comes up.
Also, I'm gonna try and do some videos on my channel.
Okay. So if you want, if you're not already subscribed to Sally's channel, it's the Thrifting Bitches of Reselling. Go over there and subscribe to her channel so you can get that alert. Actually, what?
It's the upside down picker.
Oh, is it? Okay, it's the upside down picker. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's right.
So go over there and subscribe to her channel so that way you can be alerted.
So they can type in the chat so they can easily hover over your name and subscribe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean Sally's gonna try to do I don't want you to have to, like, say this is when I'm doing it, because
Well, I'm gonna try and keep it on the same schedule. Morning show. Where'd she go?
I don't know.
Hello.
But I just put a shameless plug in the chat too, since they're subscribing, and they will subscribe to me too.
That's a-okay. Already went.
Figured I might as well put a plug in for me too.
I have no idea where Valerie went.
Oh, maybe third time's a charm. I don't know.
Man. I thought it was me at first.
Poor Valerie.
I know. She's having nothing but problems today.
Especially since this is her last show for a while.
I wonder what's going on with her stupid computer. I just subscribed to you too. I didn't know that I wasn't.
Nice, Sally.
Well, maybe I was subscribed to you under another name. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was under for some reason I have two popular picker accounts.
Yeah.
This is the one you want to subscribe to.
What happened?
I don't know.
You jumped.
I went into another realm. Like I fell into the black hole and went into the future for a minute, and yeah, it wasn't good, so I came back.
Well, at least you got a good story out of it.
Oh my gosh. I was like, I was just sitting there, and for some reason my screen goes off and I have nothing. And I'm like, what the heck happened? I didn't even push any buttons.
Oh.
Okay.
There's this, my husband's new truck. There's a there's this like light scratch on the hood of it, and it almost looks like you could be like a claw. It actually was when they used to use it for pushing horses with that big bumper. The horse would put his head down and go after the hood there, Anyways, my husband's going to get it fixed, but I told him, I says, well, we'll just tell everybody a good story that we got attacked by a big grizzly bear down there in Texas. And we just got out with our life before, and then that's when he scratched the hood when we hit him with that big ass bumper. And if we didn't have that big ass bumper to hit him with, we wouldn't have made it out alive. Gary's like, yeah, people are gonna believe that one. Big grizzly bear in
Hey?
Texas.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, no, don't. Then we can't tell that good story. He's like, everybody's gonna think you're nuts if you tell that story.
Tim, yeah, I had
Uh,
from all that stuff that I listed the other day, I had 5 sales yesterday.
Nice.
nice.
Way to go.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah. I was very happy and super happy that I found those mugs. I sold 2 of the vintage Sands Casino mugs because I don't think Sands Casino is there anymore.
I don't know.
And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm ripping a patch off of a jacket because I'm going to sell that patch. The jacket is not very good, but I think that patch will sell. Anyways, yeah, so I sold some Barbie furniture, just plastic Barbie furniture. I had a box of it, and I sold it for $20 plus like $12, $13 shipping. What else did I sell? Oh, train set.
Mm-hmm.
I sold just a lot of tracks and stuff like that for $25, I believe, and then those mugs, a pair of shorts, and
Good.
something else I can't remember. So,
Have you listed
yeah, it was a good day.
Sally, have you listed your ice machine?
I have not.
Yeah.
I need to weigh it, and I don't know if my scale will hold it. And my bathroom scale's not working right now. I need to get a new battery for it. Maybe I can have Brandon run down and get one of those today. But yeah, I need to weigh it and see how much it weighs because I'm pretty sure it's over 50 pounds.
Yeah.
But you know what? I could probably go on, because I'm pretty sure that it's on Amazon. That same ice maker is on Amazon, and I could probably go on there and see how much theirs weighs and just use that weight.
Yeah, and just adjust it for like the shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, just add some poundage to that.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because you're going to need
smart.
poundage for the box and everything too anyways.
Right.
But
yeah.
Yeah, I need to do that. I took a couple of pictures of it while it was working because we had it in working order, and making ice, having the vinegar to go through it and everything so it can clean out the pipes and all that good stuff.
Right.
So Tim says, I was thrifting yesterday, got an item that was on eBay, was priced $60 to $240. How can you have such a difference in price? Well, just like Nikki said, everybody's prices is different. And also, if you look, there's probably a different way of them listing it also. So like if the lower ones might be for auction, or the higher ones might be for auction. Who knows?
And the lower ones might have problems, and the higher ones might be new. You got to check all that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
Yeah.
it just
depends. So basically, there's going to be different conditions. And so you kind of have to just, look at each one of them. And I mean, I don't know if you have to. You can kind of measure as far as what your item is and the condition of it, and then kind of, somewhere decide what the value is of it, I would think, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and like if there's a whole bunch of them listed, or was listed, and it's not like something that's rare. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, people might be trying to one up each other, you know, and you know, sell it for a cheaper price because there's so many listed. So I mean, there could be
Right.
lots of reasons, but you really have to do your
Right.
research if
And
it's something that you're going to spend a lot of money on.
Mm-hmm.
and with all the Amazon sellers coming over to eBay too, they're in
Mm-hmm.
that mentality of race to the bottom.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
a lot of people that were former Amazon sellers and they're coming over to eBay thinking, okay, I got to price this as cheap as possible, you know. So that
Yep.
also
That's
Yeah.
true.
sometimes, but you know, if you're, you know, I understand, yes, pricing it a little bit lower, but the lower you keep pricing stuff, the lower the value of the items are for everybody else. So
Mm-hmm.
it will be like Amazon where it'll be like the race to the bottom. So you should always try to price yours competitively with everybody else. Yeah, if you want to go a little lower, that's whatever, but everybody else you should to keep the rates up, you know, of the value of
Yep.
items up. Because that's what happened over on Amazon. Everything, the value
Yeah.
of everything was going down, down, down because everybody was on that race to the bottom.
Well, that and I mean, they're getting their stuff for cheap because they're having it made over in China. Their private label stuff.
Yeah.
So they're able to keep lowering their prices and stuff to, you know, to sell them, to sell a bunch of them. And which, you know, I don't think it's right that, you know, that they
Uh-oh. Valerie left
do
again.
that they, you know, get it made for so cheap that, you know, cuz who I mean, I understand if you need an item and you need it fast. I can understand. Where'd Valerie go? She just popped out again.
Yeah.
You know, if you need an item or whatever, I understand, you know, getting it fast and everything. And, you know, if the only way you can get it is, you know, by um, having it sent from China or having uh, or buying it from somebody that's on Amazon so that you know, so that you can get it quickly. But then you're going to get not a great made product because they make their products for super cheap so that they can have meat on the bone.
By the way, good morning, Tara.
Hey, Nikki, I got a question for you. Who the hell uses a truck to push horses around?
That's what the guy told us. That's what the guy told us what that scratch was from when he was telling us that they
Must be
pushed
the way they do it in Texas. I never heard of that. I will say this though, like my truck, if I'm working on fence or something, I take the truck out in the pasture and park it. For whatever reason, the horses are obsessed with it, and they'll like go around it and start licking it or raking their teeth against it. But I've never heard of people like pushing their horses around with their truck.
maybe I misunderstood and thought maybe I misunderstood because he was talking about pushing cattle too. So maybe I put the two stories together. But anyways, it did come from the horse on the scratching it with his head on the hood. Anyways, whatever. Maybe I got the two stories mixed together. I don't know. But it made a good story to say the grizzly bear attacked us at the.
There you go. There you go.
You know, them big bad grizzly bears down there in Texas, you know.
Yeah, how far south of Texas were you?
We're about an hour north of San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
So we're right about in the middle between Dallas and San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
There were tarantulas, they said.
Oh yeah. I was in Texas a long time ago, but I was way out in West Texas.
Yeah.
I know they do the stuff a little different down there, but I don't know about pushing horses around with trucks. But you never know.
You got that little Toyota truck. That's the one they used for pushing the tarantulas around.
Okay.
But that's what he told us why they have those big ranch hand bumpers is to push the cattle around.
I would believe it. Yeah.
So maybe I mixed up the story and got them all mixed up together. But I do remember him saying it was horses that put the scratch on the hood.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you run
Anyway,
a cow
Jack
over, it's
can get it. Huh?
He said if you run a cow over, it's like what's for dinner.
Yeah.
Bird of
Oh,
beef.
Jim, you're awake?
I'm surprised. Yeah, he hit up.
why?
I don't know. I went to bed before you did.
Well, I was just drinking beer on a thing. I wasn't like I was stacking wood or nothing.
Okay.
Well, I'll guarantee those other guys are still in bed.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
gosh.
so too.
Well, he's still wearing his Piggly Wiggly shirt, so he didn't get that changed out.
Yeah, but
I love that shirt, by the way.
I don't wear a bra to fit it.
Okay. I went to bed when they were still going live. I was tired.
I was there till the end. I think
Did
I
you?
stayed up and I think it was like, what was it, 12? It was probably around 12. It was about 12 when they ended it. Yeah.
Well,
I probably went to bed at about 11. So they went another hour after
Yeah,
me.
we did the after show.
Oh my God. Oh, and then you went and then
It
you're
was about
talking
another
after.
hour, yeah, because it was after 1 when I went to bed.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
poor Jim's back.
Oh yeah, because he's on that stool in the garage.
Yeah, he says he was talking about that stool on his last video when he was showing his house off. And I was like, man, how long is he going to be able to? Because he's talking about sitting on there for hangouts. I was like, how long is he going to be sitting on that stool?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim bugged out. It was pretty much at the end, it was me, Eric, and Jason. It was pretty much me watching Eric and Jason go back and forth about analyzing the values of storage auction stuff.
Oh God.
But Jason said, I got to go, and I'm like, yeah, I got to go too.
No, I didn't see Global Voodoo last night. I like him, but I just what I'm trying to say is I like him, but I'm not as loyal as I used to be, if that sounds right. I used to watch every one of his videos whenever they come out. But now I just kind of I watch them when I'm ready to watch them, not
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not on the global voodoo train, but I'm not going to say anything bad about him either.
No.
He seems pretty legit. He's been around forever. He knows his stuff, But back in the day, there was a lot of drama on his channel. Just kind of lost interest. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, he seems to have good information. So yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah.
Trolled really bad in the live chat. Like I think I saw one maybe a week or a week and a half ago live. I mean, you get some people who say some really shitty stuff in his chat. I mean, he gets it bad there.
he does.
I think if it was that bad for us, I don't think I would do a show.
No, I'm like, why would you want to take
Don't
that?
say that.
Yeah.
No,
No, I'm serious.
start happening. Yeah.
I'm so serious. I mean, I don't think
We
You know,
talked about
if-
this though. We tell them to
Well-
fuck off, and then and that they can go. They don't have to watch.
And you can block them too as a moderator,
Yeah,
It's
right?
true.
Yeah.
I mean, the last one I watched, I mean,
Well-
if somebody that's repeatedly saying shitty stuff and he's not blocking them, well, they should probably block him.
Yeah.
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 And
Well-
I occasionally don't watch Global Voodoo. Don't get me wrong. I'll go over and watch his channel if nothing else is going on. But he seems to have good
Yeah.
information, though. He's been around a long time.
Yeah.
When we put up those
He
videos,
used to be. He used to be really full of himself.
Oh, well, he's from Chicago.
Yeah, I don't think that's changed a lot.
That happens when you have people from Chicago.
But he's come down a few notches now, and he's a lot easier to watch. He used to be, when he first started
Yeah.
out, he was real sickening, but now he's a lot better to watch.
When we put out those videos of like unpacking stuff from auctions, I'm always like amazed because their production. I mean, there is no production. I mean, it is just so bad. But we haven't gotten any thumbs down. I'm surprised that somebody doesn't say, "Wow, your camera's terrible."
I like your video.
I think people like that better than, the whole production and, having a screen so you don't show all of your stuff and, fake. People don't like fake. They want to see all the piles. They want to,
I don't want to embarrass you, but will you please put pants
All
on?
I have to do is look at my camera.
Yeah,
Like,
they
is
want
it-
to see piles. Holy shit! But I got the piles,
You have
especially
me.
now since I'm still going to auctions and not listing. I really got the piles.
Oh boy.
I had a bad case of pile. Oh boy.
I got a pile of Washabach in my kitchen. I got to finish up doing.
Oh yeah, get those done. Those are good sellers.
Cost it yet to list. I did all the plates and accessory pieces.
They sometimes take a little while to sell, but yeah, they do sell good.
It's quite a bit slower. When I first started doing them, they'd be like pop really quick and better money. But I think the cups have slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
But when you got a full set like you do, they usually sell pretty good.
Yeah. I broke it up to what
You'll
Jim
do
could
it on
ship, because if I listed the whole set at once, you'd kill me.
I would,
What are you guys talking about?
I wouldn't make it anyway. But anywho, I'm sure I'll be selling it for 8 months,
What are you guys talking about?
They're washing
Wash
dishes. Have you ever seen them?
this
Show them the
I'll go
name.
get one of the cups. I'll show you what they look like.
Yeah, show them the name because I don't even know
Is
if
it-
we're even saying it right.
Is it China?
there's watching Bach or
No, it's from West Germany. It's got West Germany on it. That's why it's so sought after, because there's no West Germany anymore.
Right.
The
They
wall.
look like
you know?
that. And they this is a whole set with the plates and the accessory pieces. But you got like some crazy collector mark for these. And they've remade it. This one has the raised letters on the bottom. I think it's Watchenbach.
Let me
But this
see.
one says Germany. It's just like Watchenbach. It's WAECHTERSEACH. It's a huge, long German name. Anyway.
Oh.
But no, they do pretty. If you look them up, they actually do pretty good.
And they have different. They
Yeah.
do have different things. I've seen them with apples on them. I've seen them with
Valentine's-
soldiers on them.
Yeah, Valentine's Day,
Mom's mug.
hearts. Yeah, there's a fish one too, not a mug, but like a plate or something like that.
yeah, the heart mugs do well too.
Yeah.
And sometimes these will slip through the cracks at thrift stores. They'll go in the mug rack. They'll have that shelf of mugs for a quarter piece, which we don't do coffee mugs.
Yeah.
We do these coffee mugs. If I always just peruse real quick the coffee mug rack, and once in a while they'll have a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've sold a couple of those mugs and they did really well.
They're like a heavy, like kind of like a stoneware glazed pottery.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got 90 pieces in that set I bought. I bought it at a estate sale
Wow.
a week ago.
I gotta go take my packages out.
All right, go take a
They
pack.
used,
I'll be right back.
they used to
Don't
bring
get
about
lost.
35. They used to bring about $35-40 a mug.
Yeah, not anymore though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mugs
Not
have gone down. And actually, because I had a set of mugs that I sold at Christmas time, but they were listed for quite a while, and they used to sell The mugs used to sell faster. Seems
Mhm.
like the dinner plates still do good, and the salad plates, and the accessory pieces, and stuff like that. But the mugs have slowed down.
Yeah.
But I suppose if you're having Christmas dinner, do you ever really just sit? Do you sit there with a coffee mug too? I mean, because I got the water glasses too, and like the old fashioned glasses that are washing back with this set. Um, I don't know. Maybe they want more like the, we're eating Christmas dinner, so they want all the plates and accessory pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want hot cocoa after dinner, and I want whipped cream on top of my hot cocoa.
Okay, well
Make that happen for Christmas.
that's
They could have pie with coffee.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I want pie.
Yeah, I like the serving pieces do good. I call them dessert bowls. They're like a small 5-inch across bowl. They usually do pretty good. But like I said, I'll probably be selling them from now until next January.
Well, they'll be one of those good items that,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah. I miss the days when we could throw them up there for $40 and the mugs, throw them up there for $40 and sell them within a week.
Yeah, they've slowed down quite a bit.
Talk about when you guys are talking about like the different uses, like you'd use it for like with pie or whatever. Thanksgiving and Christmas, every time it comes around, Tara's like, "Can't we just? It's not Christmas or it's not Thanksgiving. Can't I just not make this big meal?" And I'm like, "No, you got to do it." And
I'll be like, "Can we just go out to eat?" No, you got to make it. I'm like, ugh.
And now my kid's in it too. He's like, "Oh, good, Christmas dinner, turkey, yay!" She's like, "Oh
my gosh.
Yeah, I was just looking at the soles of these washer box. Here's a set of 6 that they're not Christmas. I think they're Christmas. Looks like a Christmas tree, but it's got a pair of cats looking out the window. They took a best offer off of $35. I mean, that's kind of a bitch to ship 6 of these heavy coffee mugs.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for the language.
Oh, you guys cried."
No, don't worry about it. It's that kind of a day, I think.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do some videos and some blogging. Yesterday, and she wants to go to we're supposed to go to San Francisco, and and then I can't remember, maybe to the beach, I think she said, and then she was talking about going to the zoo. So I'm not the type. I mean, I like to go sightseeing and do all that stuff, but I'm not a big, if I go somewhere, go. I like to just kind of sit back and relax and just, I want to just sit and, play cars with my grandson or, But I do plan on going and getting some, I'm going to go to some thrift stores, maybe some garage sales, see if I can find anything to list while I'm there. She's going to be working because she works inside the home, but she doesn't do decals. She does more like shirts. She makes the shirts and the bows and stuff like that. So she'll be working too. So at least I'll have something to do while.
The cool thing when you're on vacation is if you find something you can resell, I look at it like it paid for some of the money I spent on this vacation.
Absolutely.
And
So
I enjoy. Yeah, I mean, when we went down to Florida, we went to an auction that one night, and it was fun and stuff like that. And I bought a couple things, and it paid for some of my vacation. We went to Goodwill when we were down there. And like I said, we just figured, well, it paid for some of the money we spent goofing off.
Very true. Yeah, I'd actually like to see if there is a if there's any auctions around there.
Yeah.
That'd
Well,
be
go on
kind of
auction
cool.
zip and just put in your zip code and they'll bring them right up.
Yeah. So, but I'm looking forward to it. You know, we got 10 days. I think it's 10 days that I'll be gone. So, um, days of traveling, but um, like I said, I haven't seen her since last August, so it'll be good.
Yeah. Are you driving to
Miss my
California
kids.
or flying?
No, I'm flying.
Oh. I was gonna
It's
say you
too
could do like a
long.
picking, yeah, it's a long drive. You could do a picking blog while you're going through.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I just fly. It's easier. I'm not a big driver yet. I guess I'm gonna have to be learning here pretty soon though. If I'm gonna be doing the traveling thing. Let's see here. I've lost the chat. Why is this computer having such a difficult time? I don't know. So that's kind of the plan. I do plan on doing like a vlog and, you know, just kind of showing everybody the things that I'm doing, and, you know, if I have any hauls, if I buy anything, I'll do a video on that. I'm gonna miss you guys.
I know we'll be live morning.
So, and I hope Sally will be able to do a couple of shows, and that'll be good.
Did you answer the guy about this fireplace screen?
That's a little woman, I think.
Well, she's from Japan.
Yeah.
Well, it's global shipping.
Yeah, it's too big for global shipping.
Shipping?
Yeah, I know, but they won't take it.
Oh, well, then she's screwed.
Yeah.
You'll not get my item.
I'm trying to get to the chat. For some reason, it deleted the chat, or so difficult. About ready to throw these headphones out the window. More trouble than what they're worth. Let's see. I'm just trying to find that. So yeah, I plan on the plan for today is to done today, and then I'm going to. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I'm gonna get some listing done. I haven't done any thrifting or sourcing or anything like that. I've just been kind of trying to hang on to my money and trying to find the chat, guys, so I can read. Sorry.
And don't forget to subscribe to Tara and Jim also. They make videos.
That's right.
Nick.
That's right. Good morning, Grandma Magic Classic. She said another small bolo, Lisa Frank peekaboo turtle plush. Huh. You know, I have found that Lisa Frank, anything of hers, anything that has her name on it, is a good seller. So
Yeah. I did the Trapper Keepers a couple times.
yep.
Thrift store, I mean, that's something they priced it at like a quarter. I mean, it's,
Mhm.
so I talk bad about thrift stores, but like my local one, which is 5 minutes from my house, I mean, if I'm in town, I'll go peruse it because you never know. There's always that
Yeah.
one thing that might slip through the cracks.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I found a couple of really good, those sandals that I bought. I paid $1.99 for them, and I sold them for 65.
Yeah.
And they were good. Good. I think they just missed some of those things.
I went to my thrift store like 4 days ago or something, and I'm going through and like anything that's Under Armour, they got it priced like 10, $15. I'm like, oh God, you guys, so I walk by this shelf. There's these two brand new in the box. There's some kind of ionization module thing. They got them
Mhm.
priced at 75 cents a piece. So I'm like, well, they got to be worth more than that. So I just buy them. I don't look them up or nothing. I just buy them. I sold them for the person bought both of them, and she paid I think $69 a piece for them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so 75 cents per unit, I turned into $70 per unit. So I will say you just never know. They'll have something that those old ladies have no knowledge of, but bring a crock in there or something like that. And it don't even have to be an old one. They got those things for
Yeah.
like $40, but let that
Yeah.
stuff slide through. So, like I said, you never know. My Goodwill
I
is a
think
little tougher here, but
I think you have to go with your gut.
yeah.
I think you really have to, not only just, if you're able to look things up, that's good because you can verify, but also I think you have to go with your gut, and I have a very strong, intuition,
Yeah.
and so I've learned to listen to that. So,
I will use the smartphone at Goodwill because Goodwill stuff for me and my local Goodwill is priced higher. So I'll
right.
use it as like it gets me out of bad buys that there isn't enough profit margin in. Because let's face it, Goodwill really checks that stuff. But at my local thrift store, I don't even take the smartphone out. I just don't even want those little old church ladies to really see me doing that because they get me up to it. So I just kind of go with my gut because I'm like, well, it's $1.50. I mean, what the hell's $1.50?
Yep, right. Exactly.
And
Exactly.
you'll never make your living off thrift stores. At least I don't. In my opinion, you can't. I mean, there's just not enough there, and I don't think there's enough hours in the day to hit enough thrift stores to make a living where you don't have to have another job. But they're still worth hitting because, like Tara said, you'll hit that one little thing. Just do a quick peruse, and if there's nothing good in there, don't buy nothing. You don't have to buy something. It don't cost something if you don't buy nothing.
Right.
Good supplement. But I think you need, well, in my opinion, you need auctions, Goodwill, thrift stores. You do it, estate sales, garage sales. I mean, we do them all.
Yeah, I think you just need that combination of everything, and that's really the way that I want to end up. Things are going to be, especially after I leave here, things are going to be kind of weird because I'm going to be trying to figure out what I'm going to do, and how I'm going to handle, going from one state to another, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to kind of wing it and see whatever works for me. But I would love to have that, just do everything. Do the auctions and do the estate sales and yard sales, just do it all. That's what I would like to do. So, and right now, I'm just basically just trying to, clean house and, get things somewhat organized and ready. So when that time comes, when they say, okay, here you go, then I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So,
Cleaning house. How much does that pay? Is there profit in it?
yes.
We do clean
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. My own house. Nobody
I will say up
else's.
here, the going rate for cleaning house for an independent contractor is about $20 to $25 an hour.
Yep.
And you have a lot of women that do that up here, where it's this seasonal work where you clean these vacation homes or condominiums or, well, the resorts don't pay that much. But if you can get yourself in like a house, a vacation house, that's what they charge. I think 20 to 25 an hour.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I used to do. I used to have a couple of houses that I cleaned, and it was all right. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't. It wasn't my thing. It was while I was going to school and
Yeah.
all that. So, but I mean, you do what you got. Whatever you got to do. Put food on your table.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I see it. I am not, I'm not above doing whatever it takes to take care of my family. So,
Oh my god. Okay, I can't hold back.
Oh no.
Go for it.
We sell a mall, okay? Me and my dad, we sell this local strip mall here. And there's a cleaning person that it doesn't work out for. And the guy who we sold the mall to, he would be in our office every day because he ran, constructed and sold
CBRFs.
Yeah, community-based residential facilities, which are like 15 resident group homes. So,
Right.
The cleaning person's out. Tara's like, hey,
I get the cleaning job.
Tara's like, yeah, I can do that, because it did pay well. I mean, it was like $1,500 a month.
It's 15 to 8.
Yeah, so it paid well. But I'm in there helping her at night, and I'm swinging a mop, and I'm like, I feel like I'm in lockup. I'm mopping this floor. I'm like,
because it's after hours,
and I don't want to talk. I'm not all that. I mean, okay, I got a bachelor's degree, not a huge deal. When in the '80s, everybody went and got a bachelor's degree. It's no big deal. Like I'm all that or what. Like I'm a professor or something. But I'm sitting there thinking, I paid to go to school to get a bachelor's degree, and here I am swinging a mop, and I'm 40 years old. This ain't right. But anyway, finally we got rid of that job, so I was relieved. Oh, and we bought but at an auction we bought what is it called?
Commercial floor cleaner.
Yeah, a water retriever commercial floor cleaner. So then I pushed that around, so I felt a little better. Like, okay, now I'm like a contractor. At least I walk in, it's a dirty mop. So anyway, I was so happy. She's like, "Oh no, what are we gonna do now?" That because it changed owners, so you want to go with a different outfit or whatever. She's like, "What do we do?" And that's what put us into thrift or
it forced us into hitting reselling harder.
No,
flea market.
Flea market. We went to our first flea market. It was around 4th of July weekend. And we went to a flea market and sold $80 worth of stuff, and it was like a trunk load, like a car trunk load. But we made $80 in a couple hours. I'm like, oh my god,
that sounds so lame, though.
Yeah. Well, then we very quickly we bought a box truck, and then started taking this huge, like moving truck there, and put out like 15 tables or whatever. And now we're pulling in, back then we were pulling in $500 to $700
every
thing.
Monday, yeah.
So that was cool.
Wow,
that's what got us into reselling, really.
Yeah.
And it was 2009. He was still doing real estate, but that's when the real estate market was really crashing. And especially up here, because this is a vacation area, people weren't coming to buy vacation homes and stuff.
So. Yeah.
I just realized I forgot that's how it happened. How do we get into it? How do we get here?
But that's kind of the cool thing about it is how it evolves into, you do a little bit and then something happens in your life to push you a little harder to do it, to go in, whole hog basically.
Well, for us, it was an evolution. So we started doing flea markets on Monday. We're like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And then in the off season, because flea markets end on Labor Day weekend, we started flipping snowmobiles and stuff like that. And then it evolved in for an experiment. We tried a retail store for about half a year, which we were selling more stuff on eBay than in the retail store. So we're like, why are we paying rent? And then it evolved into us just selling on eBay like we do now.
Right. That's cool, though. I mean, the way that it all...
Yeah, it just kind of just evolved. And you learn along the way and stuff. And
Yep.
we thought the summer, we started in the winter, and we actually were making good money when we first opened the brick and mortar. It's like, oh, this will be good, you know, because in the summer it should really pick up because we're really busy. You know, we're a busy town in the summer. We're a vacation town. Garage sales, nobody came in. In the summer, we just tanked. And so I'm like, we got to do something to make money, to make ends meet here. We got to make some money.
We started going back to St. Germain on Mondays.
Well, that, and we started, and when we didn't have a customer in the store, we'd be on the computer listing stuff on eBay. And very quickly, our eBay was way outselling the store, and the eBay fees were minuscule, and the rent on the unit was $600 a month plus utilities. So it just didn't compute. We were taking eBay profits and using them to pay for the expenses on the brick and mortar. And I'm like, let's just pull a plug on the brick and mortar, and we did.
Yeah. It's probably the best thing you ever did, you know, because
I'll say the one good thing about the brick and mortar, because we buy, sell, trade.
Oh, yeah,
you get the dogs bring you in. I mean, it's just like having a retrieval system. They just bring the stuff to you. You don't have to go out and find it. That was the part of having that.
That's what Pete's got going for that.
Yeah.
Whatever Pete is, Pete in Chicago.
And that's not like shitty, but. And a lot of times, because these people are like desperate for money, you know, you're just gonna say, if I could sell this for $100, I mean, I'm only gonna give you no more than 20 for it or 15 because I gotta, you know, do package, ship it, list it, store it, blah blah blah, and they'll take it. It amazes me. I mean,
well, and I think it's kind though. I mean, if you explain it to them, you know, you're going to selling it. I tell them I'm the worst person you can sell this to. I'm the person who's going to pay the least because and like Tara said, I have this, and this I have to cover, and I still have to make a profit. Now, if you want to go take it somewhere else, you go do that. I try to be kind to the people. I don't like to rip people off or whatever, but that's the highest I can pay you. And I would say, God, 95% of the time they sold it to you because they just had nowhere else to take it. Engagement rings, you know, personal things.
I told them the engagement ring one, and then they took it to Leonard stuff, and this was actually a pretty good story.
I looked at the diamond. It was a real diamond, and I looked at the, you know, it was a 14 karat gold ring, and I said, by the time when I'm done on eBay, I'm going to sell this for, what did I give them for it?
I think you gave them $30.
Yeah, because I'm going to sell it for about 90. They took it to the jeweler.
I think it was 125, but anyway, okay, go ahead.
Okay, whatever. It was around $100. So they go and they take it to the jeweler to see if they can do better. They come back to me. They go, yeah. He said he said what you said was exactly what it's worth. And he opened up a drawer. He has a drawer full of them. So he says he doesn't want to buy anymore. So he wouldn't give us the $35 or whatever. And maybe it was like $35. So I said, okay, well, and I bought it from him. But I'm thinking to myself as they left, why doesn't the jeweler get an eBay account and get rid of all those rings? And if he's got a drawer full of these rings, why doesn't he just get rid of them?
And this was back when gold was running higher back then.
Yeah, but it was very
it was a cheaper ring.
Yeah, you got a gram scale. You know, we weighed it, and there wasn't much gold there, and the diamond actually isn't worth a lot either. And I have a diamond checker that came from China. You know, I trusted like, I don't know, 60-40. So I mean, this could be a good CZ that the diamond checker gets fooled by or something. So I didn't put much value on the stone, which was very tiny anyway. So
right.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of, it makes you wonder how, you know, how people do things, I guess.
Yeah, and Grandma's Magic Classic says her flea markets there are Chinese junk. Now, I've seen that when we go to Florida, but this particular flea market is kind of a kooky,
a lot of antique junk.
It's a lot of antique booth type stuff at this one.
It's like one of those community. It's like a bunch of professional garage sailors congregate in one area with a few Asian.
Not very much.
Two of them. There's two that compete. There's one on either end of the flea market that sell, you know, cheaply made tube socks and batteries. They're all dead.
Yeah.
Don't buy watch batteries at the flea market. They last about an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, magic markers. We'd run out of magic markers, so we go buy magic markers for those guys. They're all dried up.
Oh, yeah. You couldn't even use them when you open the package. You'd be totally dry.
Oh, my gosh.
You get a pack of 10 for $1, and 2 of them work. So it's like you might as well just go buy Sharpies, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because we run out of, well, we didn't have a pen or something because we'd put prices on tags we put on our stuff anyway. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And our kid would want it. They sold crappy toys or whatever, or hats and stuff. We'd always have to take our kid over there and want something.
We sold a lot of antique furniture there. But then, again, when gas prices went up here, they were like verging on $5 a gallon. Anybody that did still come up, they weren't driving SUVs and trucks anymore. They're coming up in Priuses, and they weren't hauling furniture back home with them anymore. And that kind of really killed that flea market, too.
Yeah. Yeah, Callie has some. Why am I echoing?
I don't hear it. Must be your headphones.
Okay.
Hear the echo.
You do? Well, then why the hell aren't you talking, Nikki, instead of sitting over there on mute?
I
So
know.
taking a shower and getting ready to go now. I'm back in my car.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me? Testes, testes, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, now I didn't hear it before, but now it's got a little feedback.
Huh.
Maybe it's me.
Story of my life. Story of my life. And where'd Sally go? She disappeared.
Yeah, she was taking her mail to the box. It must have got lost.
I know it's right outside her door. Oh my gosh. Slight echo, but it comes and goes. No big deal, Val. It's like one word that does it. I don't know. I think it matters if I'm going up and down, but it bugs the heck out of me. I can't win, I swear, with these headphones. Now, see, now I don't get a echo. Do you hear anything?
Good. No, it sounds good now.
Okay, so I just need to stay in this
I'm back.
the spot.
Maybe don't move.
Remember when you had somebody hold the bunny ears? So you
Yeah,
could
the
show?
antenna on the TV, and then they'd be like in like some weird position. Don't move.
Yeah, just stay there, stay there. Okay, when the commercial comes, you can move. We'll try to readjust it, but just stay there. It'd be like during a football
There's
game.
Sally.
Oh.
Huh?
Hi. I had to fix me something to eat.
Okay.
I was wondering where you were at.
Do you hear me okay?
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. That's good.
Grandma Magic Classic says she caught a package thief in her neighborhood this week.
Oh boy.
Dirty bastard.
Did you get a long rope and string them up?
Oh, man. Hank Allen Cash says, I had $200 Christmas gift stolen and was told I was out of luck by police and the company we bought it from. Really?
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
That's crappy. Crappy business. Totally feel your pain on that.
Now back to what?
Thieves and liars. String them
Now
up.
back.
String them up. Hang them high.
Yep.
Yeah, if I had anything that was going in the mail for over $100, I think I would insure it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I just sold 3 server motherboards, and they're $250 a piece. But there were 3 different listings, and when you combine listings, try to go to at least when I tried it yesterday, I tried to do it all FedEx. They wouldn't. It wouldn't combine, or it would only allow me to ship it USPS. So it cost me, I don't know, or 40 some dollars or whatever to send them priority. Then I had to pay, I think it was $60 total because I had to buy the insurance for $750. But I'm like, I'm not sending these without insurance. You know?
Right. Right.
Because I didn't have much. But when I get the return, when I get the claim or whatever, I'm still gonna have to pay this guy back his money. I'm like, no, I need insurance.
Right.
That's just too much risk.
Not on a package.
When mine won't combine.
Yeah. Nikki, what about when it won't combine?
Nikki.
We lost
What
her.
happened to her?
When mine won't combine like that, I just add the weight to the one or the two that you can combine, and then just ship all three of them like that, and then add the tracking number to the third one. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Service.
Would it not combine because of the insurance?
Yeah, but it won't, because they'll only let you insure it for what the sale value is. But because it's three different things, it would only let me insure up to the value of one of them. You know what I mean? It will only let me insure
okay.
$150
when there was $750 worth of stuff.
Because there was three of them.
So I'll tell you,
sorry.
A package, it isn't technically stealing. So we're driving to town one day, and the back door of the van wasn't latching right or something. I think it was wasn't it?
I just forgot to shut it.
Or he forgot to shut it. One of our packages rolled out. So we go down the road, and Jim's like, shit, I think a package fell out. So we turn around quick, go back, and there's this guy, and we know him. He's a local guy. He's picking the package up off the road. It's at the intersection of our country road. And I'm like, hey, you, that's mine. He gives me kind of a weird look. And Jim's like, yeah, it fell off of our truck. But it's kind of funny because, I mean, he was on that, like, you know, stink on shit. I mean, get that package.
Thing turned around.
Yeah. It was amazing. Surely. And it wasn't even a good thing if you would have opened the box. It wasn't that great of a thing. But anyway.
Oh, I believe it. You know, I'm sure they probably have so many issues like that and so many things going on. There's no way that you can inspect and investigate every one of those, you know.
I got a message from somebody after a week. They were like, hey, where's my package? I'm like, hey, I'm thinking to myself, hey, I shipped that thing out. So I checked the tracking, it says nothing. I'm like, well, I'm getting ready to call the post office or whatever. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, I'm like, oh no, we got that other vehicle. So I go in the Suburban that we had been using. Yeah, I got there's a bunch of packages in there from like a week earlier. I'm like, oh my God. So I quick checked them to the post office and wrote a super, I'm sorry, I screwed up thing. And they're like, oh no, it's fine. We're just wondering where it was. Like, okay.
Yeah, because he'll pack stuff at night and he'll go put it in the car, so it's just out there ready. Well, he put it in the Suburban and we started using this other vehicle.
So we first got the other van.
Oh, yeah.
When I opened up those barn doors on the back of the Suburban and saw full packages, I was like, I mean, my jaw hit the dirt. I was like, I can't believe I screwed up.
It's like, damn it.
I was amazed that none of those other people, I mean, there was like 8 packages there. I was just amazed that none of the other people said anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had like weird stuff, like people get like a, you know, $7 or $8 item, and then like one thing was this cup that you put in the microwave or whatever, and you're supposed to, like, it's like a thermos kind of thing, and they got it for like, you know, $8 or something, and then they tried to say that they didn't receive it.
Oh, God.
And tracking showed that it was delivered. I told them there's nothing I can do. You know, you're going to have to, you know, contact your neighbors, contact your post office, you know, find out, you know, I mean, I'm not there, so I can't do anything.
We had one like that with perfume.
Oh, she was.
Oh, tell her the perfume story. This one's actually.
This lady gets this perfume, and she will only communicate in Espanol. Which, I mean, okay, I can use a translator and go through it. But I'm like, okay, really? I mean, because you went on eBay US, it's pretty much all English, but okay, whatever. So she's saying, I never got my perfume, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I need to know who receives your mail or blah, blah, blah. She can't tell me who got the mail or whatever. I'm like, no, it shows tracking, shows it received. So she tried to do something with eBay, and eBay turned her down. Then a month later, she leaves me. Did she leave us a negative?
Yeah, it got removed.
Yeah, and I got it removed. So she leaves us a negative feedback that the perfume is all water, and she supposedly got it a month later. She finally got it in the mail a month later. It's half water. I'm fraud. I'm doing this, and it's in broken because when the Google Translator does this, it's like weirdly, awkwardly worded. But anyway, yeah, I called eBay and they said no, we'll pull this negative, so that was good. But anyway, yeah, it was just all screwed up. So obviously she got the perfume and was just lying about it. I'm like, and it was like a $13 bottle of perfume. Is that what your pride is worth? Geez, just be honest. Anyway, rant over.
Yeah, it's like the cheap things. They throw the bitch fits about, Hey, give me those.
No.
He stole my cigarettes.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. I'm heading to the flea market, so.
Oh boy.
There's a flea market on Friday of the Good Neighbor Days for the 4th of July. Down close to me, so. And I never hardly ever get to go to it because back when I was working, I'd always work on the Friday, and so I never get to go. And then last year we were doing something, so I never got to go. And so today I wanted to go, and then last night I told my husband, I said I was going to go to this flea market. And then my brother-in-law calls and he goes, well, I had to work tomorrow. I said, well, you're SOL because I'm leaving right away in the morning to go the opposite direction you are.
Yeah. Well, now we don't hear you if you're still talking.
Yeah, we're not hearing you, Nikki.
What?
We
Okay.
lost you there for a little while.
Good morning, Julie.
That's so weird because I got good service.
Oh.
You sound good right now. Yeah, I think people sometimes are so jacked up, and I don't like blocking people, but, there's just some people that they can't communicate, they can't, do anything like that over emails. They're just not good at it, they're not meant for that kind of thing. And you really have to kind of just weed through the emails sometimes, because if not, you'll get really pissed off. The way that people use caps and, no etiquette. They don't have any email etiquette at all.
Well, I do think sometimes the spoken word versus the typed word, you could take it different ways. I could read something typed and take it in a different context than what you could read it typed where, I could think it's being snarky and you're like, it's okay or whatever.
Or you're making a joke.
Yeah.
It's like, ha ha, but they take it like you're serious. It's like, and they're like, what in the hell does this person think they are? Ah! Yeah. And then you start getting this whole imaginary fight in your head or whatever. And the other person's like, what?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I just saw a sign for free rummage.
There you go.
Anything's free is worth saving up for.
Jackpot!
Yeah, it looks
Fun.
like rummage too. It doesn't look like anything good, but I'm gonna check it out.
Crackpot, jackpot.
You were talking about blocking people, Sally. We do block people. If you leave us a negative comment, or a block. Like sometimes you know what I mean. You get people that are real pain or complainers or whatever. We have blocked a few.
Yeah, once you do it, you feel a little bit of guilt at first, but once you do it, that's all right. Just do it. It feels good. You'll never hear from this jack off again. Anyway.
You know what?
Sounds
like
good to me.
In a brick and mortar, you're gonna have these irritated customers come in. You're like, oh god, not this one again. But in the virtual world, yeah, I love eBay for that. Just block them. You'll never hear from them again.
Says his block list looks like a phone directory.
It's pretty long. I mean, yeah, I probably have over 50 people blocked.
Oh my god.
There's just too many buyers on eBay that I can sell to. If you're going to be a pain in my neck, I'm just going to block you. You can go shop elsewhere.
I honestly have nobody on my block list. All the years I've sold on eBay, I've never blocked anybody.
Yeah,
That's good.
Nikki,
That's great for you, Nikki.
Huh?
You need to break the ice, Nikki.
I'm a block
Break the seal. break the seal, Nikki.
Yeah, get through that glass ceiling.
you let her out. Obviously wants to do something.
Okay, no, just one. I'm not letting all you nuts.
They must have had a rummage sale here at this Assemblies of God church because they got under this big tent. Huh. There's a lot of cool stuff here, I think.
I need you to air off the trailer tires. I gotta do that. That's fine.
Yeah, Hank Allen says don't like how after blocking someone they can still send you messages, but I get why eBay.
They can't send you a message after you block them.
Only if you still have a transaction that's in going.
Oh,
Like if you have if they and you block them because of stuff that you're not getting along, but it's not concluded. Like you haven't delivered what they paid for or whatever, then they can still message you. But after that's over, then they shouldn't be able to contact you anymore.
Oh, huh. Good to
So
know.
I usually put transactions completely completed, because otherwise you could block any. Let's say you sent them something that was inferior, you could quick block them before they could leave you the negative feedback. Well, eBay won't allow that. They'll if it's a transaction that you already had going with them, they're going to let them leave the negative feedback. But after that, never again.
Hey, does anybody know how the Smith Coronas do?
like a typewriter.
Yeah.
I think
Electric
it's gotta be a color.
Huh?
Maybe if it's a colored one, they do better.
And
It is.
what kind of ribbon does it have? Does it have like a regular cloth ribbon, or is it one of those like side injector ribbon, like those cartridge ribbons?
I don't know. I didn't look.
If it's a cartridge ribbon, they're not really worth anything because you can't get those ribbons anymore.
Okay. I don't want to sit here and look stuff up.
I know that a lot of people collect the letter buttons.
Okay, there's like a ton of stuff here, so I'm going to go for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. Lots of luck.
Rocks are rough.
There's some good stuff. Yeah. She's going on the list.
Okay. There you go.
I'm starting to add some people now.
Julie asked, Val, did you get your hair cut? I'm loving it this morning. I did not get my hair cut. Actually, my hair is not done. I got out of the shower and didn't feel like doing a bunch of stuff to it, so I just let it dry, and it's a little bit wavy and everything. So I did put my face on, my Bondo and my all that, so I'm good with my face, but the hair, No, I did not get a cut though. I'm probably gonna let it grow out longer. It's that season.
Definitely thinking I'm gonna chop mine off pretty soon.
You're gonna get yours cut off.
It's too long.
I know. Believe me,
and
it's not
it's
like
starting to
I'm
give
not.
me headaches.
Believe me, it's not. It's not that I haven't thought about it. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, but we'll see what happens. Depends on, sometimes I just get in the mood.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh, Julie.
I'm back.
She
Hey,
said she's getting hers cut off. It's almost to her butt.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I
Grow
can't
mine
do
that
that.
it breaks off.
and
Yeah.
I just have a skillet, so it wouldn't work for me. I would get a quick footnote though, just as I was I'm going to take a shower. Anyway, but I just thought of something when I walked in the bathroom. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't tell him this. That lady from Miami that I told you when she sent me these, these bad emails saying, hey, they're always in Spanish. You know what though? When she left her negative feedback, English,
Yeah.
King's English,
Oh, really?
Yeah, so when I leave you negative feedback, I want the world to read it. Okay, now I'm going to put it in English. I'm like, I appreciate that.
Oh my God.
Got to add that little footnote.
Wow. People amaze me sometimes.
Yeah.
I know.
And it's always really, really, really stupid stuff you get the negative feedback on. Or the problem people. They don't buy like really like higher end stuff. It would be like another one we had was like $10 worth of these paperback cookbooks, Oh my God, she was really bad. They removed that negative too. She said it was for whatever reason it got hung up at the post office, so it was a day later arriving than what it said on her screen, it would arrive. And she's like, if you don't give me my refund now. And Jim's like, well, it's in the city you live in. It just didn't make it to your house. Then I'm going to report you to eBay and blah, blah, blah.
But that one, eBay refunded her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, eBay said I did nothing wrong. I know because it got there on time. But she claimed it didn't. Left me a negative feedback. That didn't. Actually, it arrived by the day it was supposed to. But she felt it didn't get there fast enough. So eBay, to keep her happy, eBay refunded her, but didn't take anything out of my account. So I'm like, well, whatever. I don't agree, but
and they took away the negative. But she was really leaving nasty messages, and I mean, really bad ones.
Yeah, she got blocked.
She's on the block list.
Another one of my rabble of victims.
Yeah, but I was saying people like the bottle with the half of perfume.
Oh yeah, it's always something under $20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. If you get a negative on eBay, in my opinion, and you deserve it, you probably should not be on eBay, is my opinion. You shouldn't be selling. If you actually deserve the negative feedback, you're probably so irresponsible you shouldn't deserve it, because most of the minor problems that come up should be something that you and the buyer should be able to settle. Going back
Right.
So if the buyer leaves a negative and never contacted you, which most negatives they don't, the first time you find out something's wrong is when they leave you the negative feedback. It's like, what the hell? Why didn't you just contact me? I got a refund. I mean, I'll send you a shipping label so you don't have to pay nothing to ship it back. I mean, I'll do whatever I can to make this right. If you just contact me, I mean, I don't want a negative, and I don't want to give people poor service. Just contact me and we'll fix it. But that's why I block those people, because they're not people I can actually work with to make things right. And I don't want to have to deal with that person a second time.
Right. They're not reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack says we get people that bitch all the time that the item didn't arrive within eBay's estimated time, but eBay rarely cares as long as it gets there. Yeah, I completely agree.
And we usually put ours up as Smart Post and rarely ship Smart Post. And the reason we do that is the Smart Post delivery time is longer. So typically, most cases, we can ship priority for about the same price, or FedEx Ground. That's a 2-week FedEx Ground, and we mainly use. So they get it. We rarely have one that actually arrives late. I mean, my actual late arrival rate is super low. But sometimes I don't get it scanned and shipped out in the time I'm supposed to, but it still arrives on time.
But do you drop the Smart Post off at the post office?
No, and I do. I take the Smart Post.
Oh no!
Not again! Not again!
And to start
eBay law. Come on. Well,
Oh my gosh!
Got me into that.
I did. I let you walk right in.
Oh.
Oh, she's right off a D. Okay, that ain't bad.
What are you buying?
Oh no! When I take that pony over to Jessica's, I'll just drive D over there.
Yay, we're getting rid of a pony.
Yay!
Jim hates ponies.
Well, our kid is too big for this pony, and it's just like a naughty dog. It's always getting through the fence and stuff and getting out. So it's like, let's just get rid of it. I mean, because we'll never use it. Give it to a home where it'll have happiness and get to be made useful by getting a little kid can ride it and stuff. Here, it's just getting into mischief because it has nothing to do.
Right.
So it's a high
Banana.
a little girl's gonna love this pony, and it's gonna be awesome.
Banana, get in here.
Tara, you had mentioned the picture of the horse, me and the horse.
Yeah.
That was at the beach. I think that was I think it was the year before last, and we had went to the beach and stayed there at the beach in a beach house, and so we decided, me and my sister-in-law, we decided we were going to go horseback riding. And really the only horse that I have ever ridden was, those ponies that go, around and around. That's really the only time. But I've always wanted to. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to. And I get on there and, the horse does not like me. But they kept telling me, these horse, they go on the trails all the time. They're used to it. Just let them do their thing. They know where to go. They know how to follow the horse. Yeah. But man, he could sense that I did not.
Well, they could tell if you're nervous. But I will say those trail horses, they are really good. They follow the horse in front of them, and they're so used to carrying people that don't ride that they just go on autopilot.
Yeah. Yeah. So but there was a couple of times where it kind of scared me and everything, but I did all right.
Take riding lessons, you'd probably like it.
I think I would love it if I felt more comfortable.
With the horsey set, you find yourself one of these rich horse guys, and there you go. You're made it for life. Which is true. A lot of people do that. You'll have these women where they love horses and they get into it and they hang around horse shows and stuff. And next thing you know, they find some guy that, is into horses or has a little money. And
you should have followed your own advice.
I should have. I did. Well, I didn't want to stay with you, but you just wouldn't go away.
Cha-ching! Oh. Yeah.
Jason's not allowed on the show today.
He's not?
Nope.
Why?
Don't you come on here.
Did you block him?
Do it. I'm going to.
Are you gonna hit the button if he comes on?
Maybe.
Are you gonna block him?
Maybe.
You have the power.
Admin is butt.
He said,
there you go.
He said if Sally was a horse, I would be willing to break her in.
Oh.
He's an ass.
Oh my God.
He should be.
I could see now with a pair of chaps on and a riding crop and a helmet, breaking Sally in.
Wearing nothing. Okay, now I gotta get it.
Wow.
Him with that helmet or that sword.
I would rather let Tara milk me.
Oh,
Oh,
Sally, that's
sorry. Not too much.
a little bit too much. We can put Jason in those tight riding breeches and those knee-high boots,
Oh, you guys leave the chaps alone. Yeah. Wow.
I'm picturing Jason holding that shield and holding that sword up like isn't that store in that picture? on with Sally. Oh, that's
Stop it, Jim. Stop it.
I see it in an oil painting. Oh boy.
What's that song called? Mustang Sally?
Well, there you go.
Maybe Jason will be wildfire while Sally runs away.
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, leather chaps.
Ride a horse, not
There's
a
a good
Sally.
sto-
That's right.
there's a good story behind that leather chaps things, but I think it's a little bit too rich for this venue.
Really? Is anything too rich for this venue?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is like triple X.
Oh boy. I was experimenting with riding chaps.
Does it involve Crimson Box?
Oh, down the hole we go.
I always call it chaps assless chaps, but then Tara always reminds me, Jim, they're all assless.
But they sound better when you put the assless in front of it.
What did I walk into?
Yeah, they're called leather pants.
Like Bone Jet.
Oh my gosh. Hank Allen Cash. Share it, Val. Share it. Share it.
Zebra.
You can buy it's for sale in Louisiana.
You have to tell now. No. No.
It was so bad, I can't believe we told it the first time. How do I do it a second?
Oh.
I got a couple things.
Good.
Yeah, an old. I took an old Apple keyboard. I don't know if it's any good, but a bunch of cameras, which I don't know if any of them are good, but there was a couple of the older ones, which I usually can sell those. And then I got some. There really wasn't that much. I got some of those votive holders that go in sconces.
Yeah.
Because I usually sell those pretty good. You usually get like a set of four. For a set of four of them, you can get usually $15 to $20 for them. So I got a bunch of those.
We lost you.
She sounds like Cher.
She sounds like.
How's that? Is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some kind of math program thing that was brand new in the package, or all the stuff in it was brand new. So usually that does pretty good. Those kinds of things. But I don't want to sit there and be looking stuff up, you know.
Yeah.
Church.
Yeah.
I was at a church and it was all free.
Tiffany has a question. She says, if you have something that others have listed on eBay, but you are the only one that has a certain color, would you raise the price or go with the highest price listed?
Really depends what it is, but
yeah, it depends. But I would say, like, if you've got, how would you say? So if you've got a bunch of beige, you know, like those Princess phones, if you've got a bunch of beige ones and white ones, but there's no red, there's no blue, you know, if it's a good bright color, I would say those probably do better than the beige or the white. Those are more sought after, and so that's that's what I would base it on. So a brighter color like that will probably go for higher money. And you know, you can list it for, you know, a higher price, and then if it doesn't sell, you can, you know, bump it down a little bit. But That's what I would do.
You can always go down. You
that's
can't
what
go up.
Grandma Magic. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what Grandma Magic Classic says. Is start high and then drop it down if you need to.
Well, that like Princess Phone, that's a good example of something that is a different color, is usually sought after more and worth more.
Right.
Yeah. I had a little vintage boom box that I had a yellow one, and there was no other yellow ones listed anywhere, and I couldn't even find it on Google, and so I listed it high and I sold it.
Yeah, actually, the Juicy Couture is actually coming back. It was out of style, for a little bit, and now it's actually back. So, and the fuchsia, I would say that's a very good color for that. So, yeah, I would definitely list that higher. People are going to be drawn to those fuchsia colors, the brighter colors, I think. So that's what I would do.
Yeah. Today was Friday.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Yo,
Get out.
am I getting kicked off?
I didn't say yo. I said no. Get out. Get the step in. You're not allowed in here.
You know that-
being bad.
Kick rocks.
That happens to me a lot. I think the girl's saying go, but she's actually saying no.
My husband does that to me because he'll tickle me and I'll say no, I don't stop. He goes, oh no, don't stop. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was always if I said no, then that meant yes, and if I said yes, that meant yes. So I was screwed either way.
Don't they say that about
Literally.
Exactly.
Ew.
Well, I don't have my whip. I don't have my chaps either. So
What kind of place is this? I'm out of here.
Yeah.
see ya.
We're a bunch of sickos. We thought you'd fit right in. Did you hear what I said,
Sally's
Jason,
roasting.
What?
about Tara?
Yeah, I still have that image in my head.
Oh,
You said that thing about breaking me in or whatever, and I said, I think I'd rather let Tara milk me.
Ooh-wee.
Sorry, I missed that one.
Sounds like some kind of weird porno movie plot.
I don't think that would be. I think you crossed the porno. Porno has standards.
Julie said, Jason, love your shirt. My cousin is on that show.
Oh, cool.
oh, cool.
On The Walking Dead?
Oh, sweet.
That's awesome. Which one is your cousin?
Zombie number 687.
There you go.
The one that goes like this. Hi, Eric.
Two on the walk-on roll on AMC. Hi, Eric.
Morning, Eric.
We're tired. It was a long night last night.
That was.
Jim was here, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Jim has a wife to get him up and make him bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
No, I
Exactly.
have to get him up. He's on his own.
He had to go out for his morning ride.
He had to put his assless chaps on and go out for a ride.
I would think he would stay in the bedroom and do his morning ride, but
Nice.
maybe he had some morning milking to do.
Maybe.
He said that he's played several zombies, but his best role was known as a sniffer. He still gets residuals from the series.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Huh. Was a sniffer from when Glenn and what's the guy's name? The sheriff, Rick. Where they put the zombie guts all over them. Is that where that was from? I'm just curious.
Probably.
The name of that episode was Guts.
Yeah.
I've seen 3 episodes of The Walking Dead, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, Eric's a pussy.
Walking in the streets, covered in blood. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the whole gut thing, but.
Oh wait, that's the one that was dressed in like the suit, kind of. He was kind of like a yuppie looking zombie.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, he was pretty good actually.
I'm too fat to be on
If
The
I
Walking
remember.
Dead.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like
I'm too fat.
I'm way too fat. I'm like lunch. So
No, they
Listen,
won't. They
zombie
won't hire.
number
They
2,
won't hire
Claudia.
fat people to be a zombie because they want the zombies to look, skin and bones. They don't hire fat people
Yeah.
for that.
They had that one fat guy. That was the well guy, wasn't he fat?
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
that's
that.
true.
The guy that was down in the well, he was a big guy.
And he was wearing Jim's overalls.
Yeah. Well, and he had that one guy the guy that was up in the tree stand that, well, maybe, I don't want to give away, but the last season, the guy that's in the tree stand that has, like, the stash on the boat, he's sort of, not real fat, but he's a bigger guy.
Huh.
Yeah, they said that they don't hire heavier people though. So I'm just
Well,
saying.
you just have to try to do the thing where you can win it on AMC, the walk on roll.
There you go.
Well, yeah, but now like they're trying to, they're like, it's been going on for so long that now they're kind of like wasting away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when there a spin-off series of The Walking Dead?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, I tried to watch it and I couldn't get into it.
I'm at season 2, episode 2, and I haven't gotten further yet.
Is it still on?
It just new season just came out. It's getting better. I was like that at first too. I was like, this is lame, but I kept watching it only because it was from the Walking Dead creators, and it is getting better.
They got that Daniel guy from El Salvador. He saves the show, and then when he was gone, I almost quit watching it. But then now they got him back, so that's good. He's this guy who he was with the secret police or whatever in El Salvador, so he's like a torture expert or something. Yeah, so I mean he can kill anything and don't bother him. He saves it. I mean the rest of them are so wimpy and fragile. You just want to see him get killed. It's like you're weak. You don't deserve to live. Sorry. So, and I would give that show probably a B-, where I'd give regular Walking Dead an A+. So if you're going to compare the two, the regular series is definitely better.
Why is it everybody on Walking Dead just decided to go out and get a nice boat and just kind of park themselves in the harbor for a while?
Yeah, but the zombies are under the water.
Yeah, they walk around underwater.
Yeah, you get out deep enough, you don't have to worry about them crawling up.
Yeah.
But if they float,
They float.
They float. They've had them where they're in the water.
And you have pirates.
Yeah.
You have other people out on your boat and they raid you because that
It's
happened
like-
on the.
it's like Waterworld on steroids.
Because that's kind of the way Fear the Walking Dead was out in water, and
Yeah.
Right.
they've got their own threats out there.
Those women that are like over there in the Chesapeake Bay, they're always killing all those zombies that wash ashore and stuff, and they'll have like barnacles all over them and stuff.
Yeah. Zombie pirates. Yeah.
So it's kind of what I thought, a really kind of stupid, lame show to begin with. So.
Watch it, Eric. There's a
each
lot of
his own
Walking
there.
Dead fans here.
I watched 3 episodes and realized this sucks, and I'm never going to watch it again. So I gave it a shot. I watched like 6 episodes of Breaking Bad. Just didn't really care for that either.
See, and I thought it was really good.
Yeah, Jim likes that one too.
You didn't like Breaking Bad? Oh my God, that was so awesome. You really
Yeah.
should give it another chance and watch more episodes.
Yeah,
it
you
really
should.
is
It's
good.
a really good story.
Nah, too many.
Great.
If I gave it 6 episodes, and it did not interest me in the least. I mean, it's like not gonna watch them.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. Drug things don't do it for me.
Yeah. You want to put some more episodes of Gilmore Girls on there? I'm all about that.
It's not even about that though. It's about it's kind of like
away.
that story though. It's kind of like, you know, what would I do if this happened to me? Yeah, you might not go and start making meth, but you know, it's just kind of like opening up ideas about what you would do in certain situations. You know, there's a lot of things that happen in that show, and you know, you think, you know, would I do the same thing? You know, and you know, I think it's just kind of cool.
So what you're saying is you're kind of
My secretary is on vacation.
That's right, Jack Smack. Everyone should know how to make a little bit of meth. You never know when it might come in handy. It'd be a good bartering tool, right? That's what I'm saying.
It's a way to control the masses.
Hey.
And like Tristan always says, I would love to go on a meth diet, but I like my teeth.
Well, when you get older and they fall out, then you can take the meth diet.
Well, I probably won't need it. I won't have no teeth to eat, and I'll be skinny.
Hell yeah! If you've never watched Gilmore Girls, you've really missed a good shit series.
no. Eric's a pussy.
Yeah.
Really?
Why am I not right?
We're taking Eric's man card away.
I've never
not
seen
afraid
that before. I have no desire to see
Gilmore
that.
Girls is you watch 4 episodes of Gilmore Girls and you will be hooked for life.
My daughter's into that. She
Because
loved it.
you know is an amazing writer. So I mean that's the dialogue is just so fast and so quick and hilarious, and you're dying before you even get in there. Get to the next joke. I mean, it's absolutely an amazing show. So.
Do you
I
follow that up
couldn't
with
get into it.
Really? Wow. Too fast for you?
Eric.
No. Hank Allen Cash says, "What the fuck is Gilmore Girls?"
No, I don't have cable, so that's. I mean, I don't have any type of cable TV, so I don't watch any TV at all, except for.
I mean, I don't have nothing against. I don't have nothing against, you know, certain shows like that. I just couldn't. But I mean, I have to have something that grabs me, and if it doesn't grab me, then I'm done.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked Scorpion, and then I also liked what's the other one?
It's fine that you watch Gilmore Girls and don't like The Walking Dead and stuff. It just sounds funny when a guy's like, "Oh, I don't like Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, or Breaking Bad, but I love Gilmore Girls."
Well, my husband's kind of the same
I
way.
don't care. You guys watch whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
That's right.
My husband's kind of the same way. He likes Charmed.
Charmed is actually pretty good.
He really likes Charmed, and he never got into Breaking Bad, or he's kind of into Walking Dead mostly because I am, I think. But
What about Buffy?
I never really watched Buffy, but I watched Angel.
See, I couldn't watch Angel, but I loved Buffy.
And that's mainly because I worked so much. I never had a really chance to see that type of stuff. And then the one a lot of the stuff I've caught up with, like on Netflix, I'll do a binge. binge watch, you know, where I'm watching like a season.
Oh yeah.
So, Ghost Whisperer, I thought was really good, just really interesting. The one I've been watching lately though is Homeland.
That, you know, I was gonna try and watch that, but I haven't got to it yet. I'm stuck
My dad
on
loves that
Orange is
show.
the New Black.
Oh, that's funny. I like that show. My dad
What?
really, Orange is the New Black. My dad really likes that Homeland. And he also likes that one about Anna Green Gables that's on Netflix. I don't know, Anne with an E or something it's called.
Oh, Anne, yeah.
So yeah, I'm just playing with you, Eric. My dad watches that kind of stuff too.
Oh yeah, no, don't bother me.
And my husband loves Ghost Whisperer.
That's a great show.
He loves it.
You know, and I didn't even, like I said, I never watched it when it was on. I caught an episode or something. I'm like, well, this is kind of an interesting deal. And then I the first season is really good, and you know, it's kind of like, I mean, it's kind of like Homeland. I was intrigued by it, so I started watching. I love Claire Danes and Mandy Patinkin, and then the story arc was like 3 seasons long, and it was like, wow, that's pretty. I mean, that was pretty intense.
Yeah. From what I heard, that it's not. Claire Danes isn't great in it. She's a strong character.
Fantastic.
Unless you have a hard-on for Claire Danes, and then that's a completely different story.
Well, of course, everybody has a hard on for Claire Danes, but
I'm just saying.
yeah, no, my Claire Danes fixation is more from her Romeo and Juliet role she did with Leonardo DiCaprio, but she's completely different than if you've ever seen a Claire Danes movie. She is completely different than anything she's ever done before. So that's why it was such a different take for her, and that's why people don't really care for it, because they're like, "Oh, that's Claire Danes." But it's not really Claire Danes. It's a whole different thing. Hank Allen says, "Anybody like the Marvel DC shows? I love Arrow."
Arrow was good. I liked Arrow.
I didn't really care for Flash. It wasn't bad. And then they crossed over into Arrow once or twice, but it's not my thing. But I loved Arrow. But I've only seen the first 3 seasons. I've got season 4 I have to watch still. So I think they're up to season 5 now or whatever. But
Well, you know what's really good is that show Timeless.
yeah, you talked about that before. I haven't seen that yet.
It's really good. You'd like it too. It's very like history intense.
They bought this thing. He thought they sold us
I'll have to look into that one.
Like,
I don't know. I don't watch TV. I every now and then I'll get into I need to watch something. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I can't turn my brain off, so I'll put that on. I love the first 2 seasons of iZombie.
I could get into that.
And that was fun and interesting, but I haven't watched it since then. So
Yeah, I gave it an episode or 2 and just couldn't get into it.
yeah, that's the problem. I just never get. I don't know. I just have a commitment issues when it comes to TV series, I guess. Like I said, everybody has different levels of what they want to watch.
It's true. It's very, very true.
It's hard for me to get into a series. I usually wait till they get on the Netflix or something, and then binge watch it.
I ended up getting $30 for these, Eric.
What are they again?
Illusionist coins.
Oh, finally sold those. Cool.
Yeah.
Jerry, if you go to Jason's office to move stuff around, I guarantee you're going to walk away with a full load of items he doesn't want to list.
Yeah, tell me about it. Here, look, guys, you know me. I don't like clothing. Look at all this clothing I got.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's all good clothing. I mean, he's got good stuff.
What the hell do I do with all that crap?
You send it to me.
I told him I offered him $100 for it.
No, well, I ended up thinning through all the stuff. And I took all the stuff that was only worth like under $20 and chucked it into the Goodwill box.
Yeah, I would have done that too. So I'll still give you $100 once you got left.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's actually not that much because a lot of these things are puppy.
I'll write 150.
Eric, there's like 5 jerseys here.
I know you're never going to take that, but are you ever going to list this? 150 in the hand now.
And they're all signed by me.
Hey, Jason, they can sit in my pile just as easily as they can sit in your pile. Come on.
Yeah, your file's bigger than mine, though.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
That's what she said. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too early for that?
Hey, if somebody who lives near Columbus, Ohio needs a source to pick up good merchandise, you can always give me a message and I'll hook you up. I don't have bad stuff. I just have too much stuff.
While we're on the subject, are these pants any good?
Not much more, but
Anyone recognize that label?
Christian Oettinger.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah, those are usually pretty good. I mean, like I said, he passed away in 2012, 2013. So there's no new stuff coming out from him. He was a big part of Coogie and all that. So.
Oh, okay. All right, so forth.
Coogie, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, he had a lot of, he had his hands in a lot of stuff. I think he was with Ed Hardy, too.
Oh, and not Coogie, Ed Hardy. That's what I was thinking of. Ed Hardy, yeah.
It is very Ed Hardy-ish.
Yeah, he was the main designer behind Ed Hardy's stuff, and like I said, he died a few years ago, and so his stuff is a little bit more collectible now.
Yeah, and actually Ed Hardy's stuff
the jeans are still good. It's just, when is that style of jeans going to kind of come back in?
They're coming back.
So
they've already made their way back.
I never knew they left.
Yeah, they were gone. They went out of style, and then now they're back.
Oh.
And it's probably they went out of style right before he died. So figure 2012, 2013 they weren't there, and then they started to work their way back in. I typically sell those in the $35 to $40 range. And I said I haven't sold any for a long time, so they're probably even higher now. Get my shipping done. Get my listing done.
Yeah. I get some listing done myself. I got a lot of stuff to do this weekend to get ready. Take the dogs to the kennel tomorrow.
Have they been treated for kennel cough?
Yes.
Okay.
They both have their shots for that. Actually, I think
Kennel cough is
Elvis
is a liquid you just give them.
Yeah, I think Elvis is. I think they're going to give Elvis his when he goes there, but I usually, because I take him, not regular, probably about every 6 months they go over there, so it's just good to do. And they didn't used to require it, and now they require it.
Yeah, once you treat them one time, you don't have to worry about treating them again. It's like an immunization, but. I've never had Zeus treated because I have really had no intention of kenneling. So.
Yeah.
Because, quite frankly, there's people here that my daughter will take care of them if I have to go somewhere.
Yeah, I wish I could just leave them, here, or leave them with someone that could, keep an eye on them, watch them, and stuff. But yeah, there's just nobody available to do that. So it is what it is. If I want to go anywhere, I have to put them in a kennel.
Yeah, I used to do that with Mason when I lived in West Virginia. My wife would take the family on vacation because I was working, and I'd have to go out of town, so I'd sometimes be gone for 3 or 4 days. So I couldn't guarantee someone would be there. So it was easier to, pay $20 a day to throw them in a kennel somewhere. And the place that you lived at was a fantastic kennel. So I didn't have a problem with that.
Yeah, like I said, I plan on doing some vlogging and some video, and so I'll be checking in every once in a while. And
How long are you gonna be gone for?
I'll be there for from the 3rd to the 15th,
So
so about 12 days.
you just extend your handling time, and
Yeah, yeah, I'm just extending my.
or you're just gonna shut the whole thing down.
No, I'm not going to shut it down because I still want sales. I still want to have sales. I'm just going to extend my handling time and do it that way, and I'll probably do that Sunday morning. So try to get everything done before.
Are you leaving Monday before your postal office runs?
I think my plane leaves at no, it leaves at 1:30,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so yeah, yeah, I'll probably get everything done and shipped before way before then. So
How long is the drive to the airport?
that's about an hour and a half. It's not bad.
As long as you're there by 12:15, you should be fine.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Maureen, when you come to Santa Cruz, come on by. Actually, we were going to go to Santa Cruz to the beach, and those plans kind of got altered a little bit. But I love Santa Cruz. We used to go there quite often. About every year, we would go up there. It's a nice place. It's a little bit colder than Pismo, but yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. Do you use IG, Val, or nah?
What's that?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out too. I thought, you should know.
IG. The other Jason says I might have missed it, but are you changing your storage handling? Yeah, I'm gonna adjust my handling time. So that you have bins there. That's nice to know. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna adjust my handling time, um, and do that. Oh, Instagram. I do have an Instagram account, but I don't use that. But I do have an Instagram. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, just not up with the abbreviations. I guess if I would have thought about it for a minute, I would have got it, but I love them. I, it's just like a big, I don't know, big piles of stuff. I didn't know if you'd be sharing some stories. I might. I've never used Instagram for stories or anything like that. So, but everything that I'll do, it'll be on YouTube. I'll just put it on my channel, and that way, everybody that's subscribed to it can see it. So, but that's what I'm doing. I can't wait. Get away and have some fun. Where the heck did everybody go? Oh, there's Tara.
I'm here.
You're gone. As usual. As Aaron.
I'm just shipping.
Jason. Shipping and a shipping.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if anybody goes to Burger King, I highly recommend, unless you're diabetic, the Lucky Charms shake.
I never heard of such a thing.
Oh yeah, it's a brand new thing they have. It's actually a vanilla shake with Lucky Charms blended into it, and they crush it up and everything. You can actually sip it up with a straw, but it's an amazing shake. But it's way too sweet for me.
Yeah, it sounds pretty crazy.
Hey, when is the next quarter for shipping supplies? I forget.
You should get. I think it's today.
What was that?
Is it today? Today or tomorrow is when you get your next coupon for your shipping.
It's the first.
Is it the first? So,
Yeah.
So it'd be Saturday.
I don't know what to order now. I have like 600 of those padded envelopes and a few hundred boxes.
I need some more boxes, but I don't like to order boxes because I can get them cheaper if I order them from the boxery. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that because I wish they had a bigger size box. I mean, because I've got the biggest boxes they have, and I wish they had a little bit bigger.
Said.
Because
No, I know what you mean. I'm kind of the same way right now because I have everything, every small size that they got, really.
yeah, I mean, and I need every now and then I need just a really large box, and you know, if they had like 24 by 24 by 24 boxes, I'd order from them. I spent all $50 on those because I mean, I hate buying them. I mean, they're only $1.50 at Walmart, wherever they are, but
Yeah.
you know, and I cut those down a lot. So.
I got the ones at Lowe's. They're like 79 cents, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember how much they are, but Joey needs to take an inventory. I think it'd be better. I need to remember to put my inventory locators on my stuff when I put it away.
I actually need to order a bunch of boxes for all those action figures that are going to go up. They're like an odd size, and they have to go first class. So they got to be close.
Yeah.
We've got some of those are actually in pretty good sized boxes, but for the most part, you should go get those in a priority box.
Yeah, but I want to ship them first class.
How much do they weigh?
Light. They're like 10 ounces, most. Not all, but most.
You need a light box then.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping for maybe there's an eBay size because those boxes are light.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've got the 10 by 10s I thought would be a lot more handy, and they didn't really, I haven't used that many of them.
Yeah, I have like a 10 by 6, but it's only by 3, I think, and that's too small. I think I need to get like the same size, but by 5 or something. I got to measure a couple and get an idea.
Yeah, you need something. You need something that's going to bring you in under first class, so the shipping makes sense.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, my favorite size box is 644. I mean, I ship so much stuff in that, and then I have the 864. I mean, I use those like crazy. I don't really use a lot of envelopes because I can slap something into a 644 box, and it's in a box now. So.
Yeah, I got one of the 644s on my table right now. I use them all the time.
Yeah. And like I said, I can pick up 100 of the 644s for $20.
Yeah, cheap.
So I'm into them for what, a nickel a piece?
Oh, and I got to order record boxes now.
Ooh, yeah. Those are pricey.
Yeah, I think I got the quote at 91 cents, 92 cents, something like that.
That's not bad. For how many?
Per 100, I think it was.
I bought 50, and I paid like $1.26 or something like that a piece. But I mean, you sell 1 or 2 good records, and it pays for the whole shipping thing. And then since I stopped selling records, I use those for books as well.
Mm.
You know, you get like a coffee table size book or something. You got to. It's actually a good way to ship. Although I use big padded flat rates or big padded mailers for those as well. Woo!
All right.
Who was that?
Get it, get it. That would be me.
Yay!
Trip money.
Yep. Keep it coming.
Hank likes your brick wall. It's actually the brick wall with the shipping area was, I believe, where at least one of the massage tables were located at.
All right.
What are you talking about?
Hank Allen Cash likes your shipping area there, and I said that's the shipping area. That the brick walls the side of his building. I said I think that's where one of the massage tables was looking at when he moved in. So.
No, it's where the water fountain was.
Oh, the water fountain.
The tranquil water fountain.
Ah, okay. Jason's building used to be a massage parlor with half of it.
Oh, gotcha. It all makes sense now.
Yeah, it really makes sense when you see. He showed me a satellite view where his office is at, and it is like the total hidden spot. So yeah, it definitely was the happy ending massage parlor that no one realized was there. So.
Oh yeah, this is one of those places that like if I died, they wouldn't find my body for like a month or so.
If ever.
Yeah, if ever.
Yeah, your post office. What if you die? The postman's going to be the one that finds his body because nobody else is. So.
Which is great because I don't want anyone. I don't want to see anyone.
Oh, is there still a massage parlor right around the corner, according to Sherry? Did they just relocate?
Cute.
Says you're the manager? I don't know.
You're the happy ending guy?
I want the happy ending. Well, Jason comes in. He takes care of that. I don't want that happy ending anymore.
Oh my
Maybe Sherry was applying for a job. That's why she knew it was there.
Yeah. That Sherry's a wild one, I'll tell you.
I know she is.
Yeah.
I have read the stories on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're about 6 hours in between this because I don't think I can handle her.
Yeah, she's a stallion that can't be broken, I'm sure. I'm sure of it.
Are you saying? No, I'm not going to go there. I'm gonna go for the high road here. Try and stay there.
Y'all are funny.
Hopefully her husband Jim is listening. And just if so, he's a really great guy. I love him.
Oh, man. Wow.
I think technically Sherry could have been milked at one point.
Oh, my goodness.
Like that, Jack.
Well, on that note, I think we're going to wrap the show up.
We're gonna wrap it up on the milking.
Yeah.
Rode hard and put away wet. I couldn't help it. I had to say it.
All right.
I really did, Sherry. I tried something. He hit the stallion thing, and it just popped right in there.
Sherry needs to be a moderator.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maureen
Maureen says,
bring us back in the fold here. So,
yeah. Do fishing shirts sell? Yes, they do. They sell very, very well.
Yep.
Jason says, sorry to bring up FedEx Smart Post again. Oh, Lord. But I'm shipping package now that USPS Priority Mail would be $22 and FedEx Smart Post would be $11.
What's the FedEx home delivery?
FedEx home delivery should be cheaper.
Should be somewhere in between those two.
Yeah. He said big difference. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if your home delivery is cheaper or in between the two of those, then that's definitely something to look at.
Yeah, the fishing shirts, it depends on what kind they are and who made them and everything, but especially the ones that have like the mesh behind it. I actually have, I keep meaning to put those up. They're Ranger boat competition shirts where they have all the patches and everything on them. They're worth like $40 a piece. But they're special designed and everything. So
yeah, I sell a lot of the fishing shirts. Cabela's, just about any brand. Some of them don't bring as much, but
there you go, Jack or Jason. The other Jason, actually, $15 for home delivery. That's what I would pay for. It's $4 more, but it's a 2-day ship then. Usually 2, sometimes 3, but you know, your customer's going to get it a whole lot sooner than the $11 shipping.
You wouldn't have any issues at all with this if you didn't have free shipping.
Well, you still could have an issue with it because if you didn't pick the right shipping to charge them.
I'm with you, Jason.
True enough.
Thank
True
you.
enough. Well, Jack says wouldn't be a show without assless chaps. Oh my lord. Milking. Stallion milking. There you go.
You shouldn't have read that
What
one.
about
You shouldn't have read.
I know. Memories.
Nobody milks.
All right, y'all. Have a great day and a great weekend, and I'll see you on the flip side whenever I do a video or.
And Sally's going to be running the show next week.
Vlog. Yeah, I think she's gonna have she's gonna do it on her channel, which is the Upside Down Picker, but yeah, she's gonna handle it. So
Be prepared for abbreviated shows.
Everybody have a happy ending today. See you soon.
Bye.
wow. All right, y'all. We'll see you later.